This is KD8SLG. We'll be linking up to the N5XQK- Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. Sorry, I was reading the Echolink address. For the next couple of hours, Dustin, KD8PC, has the first hour, and Nancy, KI5OZZ, has the second hour. You're not only welcome, but encouraged to check in with the NCOs on both hours. That starts at the top of the hour, a little over a minute away. Everybody, please stand by. This is KD8SLG. W8WKY.
Good afternoon and welcome to the N5XQK Memorial Boredom Breaker Net. My name is Dustin, my call sign is KD8PC, and I'll be your net control for the first hour today. The Boredom Breaker Net meets every day at noon Central Time on the RCWA repeater Allstar node 49562 and Echolink N5XQK-R. This is a direct net. All traffic must pass through net control and all stations are welcome to check in. We'll take multiple rounds of check-in, so if you don't get in the first time, just stand by and we'll get to you as soon as we can. We're linked in with our friends in Arkansas, Virginia, and various other repeaters, so you ask your key for a couple seconds before and after you transmit. Make sure you let everything drop so we can hear everything you have to say. Before we start taking check-ins, is there any emergency or priority traffic? Please call now. All right, not hearing any emergency or priority traffic. Stations waiting to check into the Boredom Breaker Net. Please say your call phonetically, followed by alphabetically, along with your name and location.
Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8MO, short time.
Kilo Echo 4, Kilo Foxtrot Hotel, Rigton, Westville, North Carolina.
This is Kilo Delta 4, Yankee Victor Victor, KD4, YVV, Jeff in Virginia, in and out.
Whiskey
November 5, Golf Lima, Oscar. November 5, Golf Lima, Oscar. N5 GLO, Bill, Oakhurst, Texas.
This is KC8 MRC, Bob in Oak Village, Ohio. That's Kilo Charlie 8, Mike Romeo Charlie. I'm in and out.
All right, what a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me make sure I've got it. Perfect. I have AB8MO and WA8KOC, both short time there in mobile for Fred. KE4KFH Rick. I have KD4YVV. Jeff was in and out. I have N5GLO Bill, and I have KC8MRC. Bob was in and out. So what a nice orderly list of check-ins. We also got Taco Tim there, KI5TAQ off the blue screen. But let's go through the list we've got here. Let's start with Andy, AB8MO. What are you having for lunch today, Andy?
KD8PC from AB8MO. Pork portable at the lunch table here at work. Just having my usual ham and turkey sandwich with 2 different kinds of cheeses and mayo on it. So the quick lunch here, just about to dig into it here. Got a granola bar and got a banana to go with it. So it's pretty toasty here in the shop, 80 degrees. I don't know that we... Not sure when we're going to get our air conditioner fixed. Probably don't have the money to do it right now. We have just enough to keep everybody busy and hopefully not lose any more employees. So things are upticking a little bit, which is good, but we still could use a little more work. So such is life here, probably all over. Imagine it's a nice day outside. I can't see out the windows. But I trust that it's nice and warm because that's what the weatherman said. We're supposed to trust the weatherman, right? All righty. Well, it's good to hear you, Dustin. I wanted to get in here on your hour, and I'll try for the trifecta, or let's see here, as we call it, SuperNet Wednesday on the WKY system. Try to go for 3. So actually got 015 connected because I can actually stay around. I haven't been connecting it because I haven't been available to watch over the connection for the whole over 2 hours of the net is, but I can do that today. So it was good Bob checking in on RC. So he usually comes in through 015. So back to you there, Dustin. Everybody have a great day. This is AB8MO.
All right there, Andy. Well, enjoy your lunch, and I hope you stay busy at work, and I hope they fix the AC soon, because that sounds like a bummer there. It does seem nice out. I've only been out a couple of times so far, but I've got a bunch of outdoor stuff to do this afternoon, so we're going to find out. We'll say 73, catch you on down the line. Hey, KOC, the mobile. How you doing there, Fred?
Well, when I had my driving job, I was mobile. Right now, I'm sitting at the workbench repairing handsets with my boss, and she's a doll. She really treats me right. Just wanted to drop in and say hello. Been a while since I've spoken to you. I hope you have a great net. Have a wonderful Wednesday on your end, and we'll look forward to maybe hearing you this evening on the Beacon Net. Thanks for taking my check-in, Dustin. KD EPC and the Boredom Breaker Net 73 from WA8 KOC.
All right there, Fred. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's always great to hear you, and I hope we do catch you tonight on the Beacon Net. So we'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring me on over here to Rick, KE4KFH. How you doing, Rick?
Well, thank you, Dustin, for asking. I'm doing real well, and I hope you are as well, and thank you so much for being there for all of us today to get checked in around the globe. Not much to hand out. 75 degrees here in Westville, North Carolina. Floating around, but I think we're expecting some more rain later on.
All right there, Rick. Well, if you can hear me, I think your HT battery may have died or something, because you had a lot of white noise, and then I totally lost you there. So we'll come back to you one more time and see if you have anything further, and then we'll move on down the list there. Back to you, KE4KFH, Rick. If you got anything else, go ahead. All right there, Rick. All I got out of that was okay, so we'll say 73 for now, and feel free to recheck if you get a fresh battery or get in a better spot there. So we'll say 73, and we're going to go on down here, and I'm guessing he's probably on the porch there. N5GLO, Bill, what's going on in Texas?
GLO's in that, how's folks? Well, in my corner, or my little spot here, it's raining at the moment. Yeah, it's supposed to rain here for about another hour, and the temperatures drop down into the mid-70s all of a sudden, instead of being up to almost being a little higher. So the temperatures drop, and a little rain coming through. Rather pleasant. And other than that, we're supposed to have rain off and on today and tomorrow both at least. So at least it won't be dry. Anyway, everyone have a good one out there, and if it is raining where you are, don't let it get you personally too wet. Just let it take care of the grass. N5GLA.
W8WKY.
All right there, Bill. We'll enjoy that rain. I think we might need some here. Seems like local lakes and rivers and things are kind of down compared to usual. So we could use some rain, but it's sunny and 73 degrees here in beautiful northeast Ohio, so I'm going to enjoy it while we can. We'll say 73 to you for now, and that's going to bring me on down here to, I got a whole list here, so I'm going to talk to them in just a minute. That brings me down to KC8MRC Bob and NHJT Bill. We're both in and out, so we'll say 73 to them. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I did pick up a few off the blue screen. I have Mr. Ray. I have Richard, WB9CSP. I have KI5TAQ Taco Tim, and I have KI5 or KE8UIB John in the not mobile, but short time at the Big W. But this is KD8EPC. I'm looking for some check-ins. Please call now.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Alpha.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Golf, Brian and Norton.
Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu, Chuck Katusa.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee N8BAY, Ralston Stowe.
What a nice orderly list of check-ins there. Let's see, I'm waiting for my Netlogger to load. But I do know I have Neil, WD8LLA, and I have Brian, KF8G, Chuck over in Catoosa. I forget your call sign there. Boy, this logger is really slow. We got a couple more there, too. But, there we go. We have N8BAY Ralph in there also. So I think we got everybody. We have WD8LLA, KF8G, KI5MXZ, and N8BAY. Do we have anybody else there that I missed? Please call now.
Whiskey 3 Kilo, WV3K. Hello, Dustin.
All right, and we'll round that off with WV3K. Good afternoon, Phil. Good to hear you. All right, let's start here with John, KUIB at the Big W. How you doing there, John?
KD8EPC from KE8UIB. Good afternoon, Dustin. Everybody out there on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon, and it is a very beautiful day outside as I'm looking out the back door here, and we have a cracked wide open here at work, and just a little bit of a busy day today. Got a big almost 400-piece run on the press going, and of course it's sweet prints and multicolors, so that's always fun. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and get back to work here so I make that $5 dream happen a nickel at a time. With that, this is KE8UIB. I'm going to hand this back over to Net Control 7-3, y'all. Thanks for getting me in, Dustin. Thanks for getting me in, Nick. 7-3, guys.
All right there, John. Well, don't have too much fun at the Big W. It's always a pleasure to hear you, my friend, and we'll say 73 and look forward to catching you on down the log. Let's go back to the top here and talk to Mr. Ray, K5CFY. How you doing there, Ray?
KD8EPC in the net, K5CFY. Well, good afternoon there, Mr. Dustin. Wave a hand there at Nick on the keyboard, and thank the Silver Creek Amateur Radio Association for linking us up on Wednesdays. We always look forward to that. Get to hear you and Miss Nancy on Wednesdays, but nothing else going on here. We got weather maybe coming in. The weather team has kind of been chatting back and forth. Nothing serious. Anyway, we'll catch you later, Dustin. Again, thanks for helping us out on Wednesdays. We'll say 73, everybody. Take care. K5CFY.
All right there, Ray. Well, we really appreciate you letting me have the first hour there on Wednesdays. Me and Nick had a lot of fun there. So we'll say 73. Thanks again for letting us do it. Thanks for everything you do, and give old Fred a scratch on the ears there. And we're going to say 73 to Ray, and that's going to bring me on down here to Richard now. WB9CSP. Good afternoon. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I think I'm the only person so far to check in M17 into this net. It makes me kind of happy because I like the digital sound. Everything else is mostly analog and I digital, so that's fun. Other than that, not too much up on here right now. Just tinkering with my HF radio. I have one of those little FM diodes that goes on the back of the radio, like an FM radio, and surprisingly, it can go on 20 meters. I'm not going to transmit too much power. I'm on FM, which is 40 watts. I bumped it down to about 7 watts, so it's going to be picking up pretty well for being in my windowsill. But other than that, not too much else going on here. Back to net control, whiskey, Chicago style pizza.
All right there, Richard. Well, good to hear you, and that's clear coming in through the digital mode there. But I'll tell you what, there's a little bit of decoding or transcoding that needs to be worked on there, because there was a little bit of I don't know if it was packet loss or just cutting off bits and pieces of what you were saying, but I caught most of that there. So we'll say 73, Richard. Thanks again, and we'll catch you on down the log. That's going to bring me on over here to Taco Tim, KI5TAQ. This is KD8EPC. Take it away there, Tim.
Good afternoon, Dustin. This is KI5TAQ. I'm just kind of chilling out for a little bit before getting ready to head on off to the playground, or to the Big W, as some people would call it. And, well, besides that, had a medical appointment to take care of, finally. And doctor says I'm pretty much good to go for a while. But with that said, I'll catch you later on tonight, Dustin, and all those on the Beacon Net. And you and Nick are doing a very good job on the Boredom Breaker Net as well. This is KI5TAQ.
All right there, Tim. Well, great to hear you, and we'll look forward to catching you again this evening there. We're going to go down here to the metropolis of Brewster now and talk to my good friend Neil. WD8LLA, good afternoon. How are you?
KD8EPC, Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Lima Alpha. Good afternoon, Dustin, and everyone on the net today, and all our friends out in Oklahoma, Texas, and all over out west. Dustin's one of the big guns of the SARA Club. You run so many nets, it's unbelievable. My hearing's so bad I can hardly understand any calls anymore, but I love checking in. That's about all I do. Anyhow, thanks a lot for running the net, Dustin, and I hope to get to see you soon. I was planning on getting to the meeting last week, and I had the wrong day marked on the calendar, so 73, I know you're loaded. Back to Oh, I just got done cutting the grass. My back's killing me. My wife, I come in, I said I should have been smoking it instead of cutting it. WD8LLA back to net control.
Well, there you go, Neil. Now you're done cutting it. You can smoke it. Hi. Great to hear you, my friend. And I'll tell you what, too bad you missed the meeting, but maybe I'll just take a cruise down there to Brewster one day and come say hi to you. So, Neil, we'll say 73. Thanks again for stopping by. It's always great to hear you. And that's going to bring me on over here to Brian, KF8G. What do you know?
W8WKY.
Oh, I try not to know too much. It hurts too much. Oh, Dustin, I might be heading up your way later on today. They're having a cruise in at an AutoZone up on Court Street. And if it's kind of full, I'll just go over to the Chinese place, grab something to eat. That sounds like a plan to me. But, yeah, Nick, I'm getting out the chick magnet, just so you know. Back to net, KF8G.
I'll tell you what there, Brian, that sounds pretty good. I may have to stop up there and say hello because I always like to check out the cars when they do that. So we'll say 73. Enjoy your day, and we'll catch you there later on. That's going to bring me on over here to KI5MXZ. Chuck, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. What net are you guys talking about that's going to be on tonight?
Well, Chuck, that would be the Beacon Net. It's every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 9 p.m. Tulsa time. And we start half an hour before that with pre-checks. Nick comes in there, gets the pre-checks. I run the big show there. Josh and Lucy will have a couple of trivia questions for us. We have the main and the alternate. One's a serious, and one's kind of a more funny trivia there. So, yeah, that's the Beacon Net. Like I said, it's every Sunday and Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Allstar node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R, and obviously if you can get here, you can get there because we're linked in with Oklahoma and all over the place. Back to you.
All right, if I'm still up, I might have to check that out. This is Kilo India 5, Mike X-Ray Zulu. I'll be clear.
All right there, Chuck. We'll say 73, and we hope to catch you. Like I said, every Sunday and Wednesday we're here. That's 9 o'clock your time, 10 o'clock Eastern time. So we'll say 73, and we're going to jump on over here to Ralph now. N8BAY, good afternoon. How are you?
This is N8BAY. Good afternoon, Dustin, and everyone on the net. Oh, what a wonderful day. I got done mowing the lawn a little bit before lunch, had some lunch, and I'm sitting out on the front porch now just listening to the net, just enjoying this wonderful weather. Boy, I think we all that are having this kind of weather are really enjoying it after what really seems like it's been a long, long winter. But maybe spring is finally here. Anyway, I hope so. Just wanted to check in and say hello today. Hope everyone has a great day, great rest of their week. This is N8BAY, back to net control. 73, all.
All right there, Ralph. Well, great to hear you. And I'll tell you, I mowed my lawn last week, and I got to mow it again this week. But, yeah, it's that time of year, and spring is finally sprung. I've got a side job, another lawn I got to go mow this afternoon, too. So, fun time. So, we'll say 73, Ralph. Great to hear you, and happy spring. Let's go on over here to Phil now, WV3K. This is KD8PC. How you doing, Phil?
KD8PC, net control, WV3K. It's good to hear you, Dustin. You're sounding really nice work, as you always, that I hear you on the net. And anyway, personally, I just got done getting my oxygen tanks replaced and having my concentrator test checked out, and got some new supplies for it so I can continue using my script as needed. So other than that, been doing some resting and feel good about it. And I'm hoping that when the nets are over, and I think Nancy's going to be picking up after you, I believe, I think I'll just go out and head for the park and do some walking. And I'm looking forward to it. As most people have been saying, it is very beautiful out there. And what a nice change. I mean, it seemed like it was a little convoluted for a while, but then it just happened to snap to and start showing us some, giving us a lot of joy. And it always does. It's just, you know, you got to roll with the punches when the weather doesn't like to be happy with you. So other than that, doing fine. And it's good to hear you. And Nick helping you out there with the blue screen or whatever, if he's doing logging or something. I don't know exactly who's doing what, but I came in like after the net had already been in progress. So thank you for picking me up, and you have a beautiful day. And I look forward to getting ourselves together sometime. So I'll look forward to that, and that'll be a fun time. So KDDPC net control, Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo. And I'm going to be on the side. Thanks, Dustin. Take care and God bless, buddy.
All right there, Phil. Well, so wonderful to hear you out there. And I'll tell you what, if I didn't have to go mow some lawns or go mow a big lawn after the net, I would come walking with you because it's a beautiful day out. And definitely we'll get together here. We'll plan that here soon. But you know how life is. It always gets a little busy there. But I would like to see you and sit down and chat again soon because it's been a little bit. So 73, Phil, have a great afternoon. And tell Miss Robin we said hello. Phil's the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I did pick a couple up off the blue screen. I have Kelly and Eddie at KC0LRM and W3ETB. But this is KD8EPC. I'm looking for check-ins. Please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 4, Julie at Golf Charlie, Steve in Virginia Beach.
Uniform Kilo, Mark, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, unportable.
All right, I got a KC4 JGC Steve, and then I got Winston-Salem portable, but I missed your call sign. Would you come key for a couple seconds and give me your call again?
This is Kilo, Mike 4, Tango, Uniform Kilo, Mark in Winston-Salem, portable.
All right, thanks there, Mark. And there may have been another station there doubling. If there's another station I missed, go ahead.
Kilo, KI5DA,
All right, I picked up Alan out at MES, KI5DAY. There's another station in there, but you were just too weak for me to pick up there. So I'm going to take the list as it stands there. We'll be right back to taking some more check-ins soon, but sounded like Alan was super mobile there, so I'm going to start with him. KI5DAY, take it away.
Hey, Dustin, good to hear you. Hey, Nick. Hi, Nick. And in the background there. Yeah, all is good, man. It's a partly cloudy day in Oklahoma here in the Tulsa area. I'm in Owasso at the moment. It's about 74 degrees. A little humid. I mowed the grass this morning. Luckily, my yard had dried out enough to mow the grass. Got that done, and I'll probably pay for that later with allergy attacks, but that's all right. That's why I get out of bed. I enjoy some good allergies. Yeah, anyways, with that, I'm just over here galley-butting around, and thought I would, galley-butting, that sounds like something Cal would say from Arkansas. What's wrong with me? Hi. But yeah, 74 degrees, a little humid, but not too bad. The breeze feels really cool, so that makes up for it. So we're fastly heading towards summer, which, I don't know, I'm not that big of a fan of. I like the spring and the fall, mostly the fall. we'll see what happens with our summer this year and how brutal it gets. But anyways, thanks for running the net today on Wednesday, and for Nick playing the keyboards back there, and Billy Joe Watson on the drums. Hi, just kidding. KI5EAY back to net.
W8WKY.
All right there, Alan. Well, wonderful to hear you, and tell you what, the band is all here. Hi. We'll say 73 to you. Have a great day, my friend, and we'll look forward to catching you on down the log real soon. All right, here, let's go over to W3ETB in the Mobile Eddie. How you doing?
Yeah, Dustin, to turn the car back on, get the air on, had the window rolled down, but all the dandelion seeds kept flying in, so I said, I don't want to take any dandelion seeds with me, so, yeah. And I'm out here, I don't really feel like it, but I'm out here anyway. I've been slowly recovering from this cold or flu or whatever the heck I got, so, yeah, I wasn't too sure if I was going to be able to check in tonight, but I hear that Josh and Lucy is going to run the Josh and Lucy show, so we'll see how that goes. I've been turning in kind of early, so I can get plenty of rest, try to get rid of this stuff, whatever it is. The granddaughter has her 6th birthday on Friday, and on Saturday they're going to have a birthday party for her, so I have to get better before then. Anyway, turn it back to you, Dustin. W3ETB, and thanks, Nick, for checking me in.
All right there, Eddie. We'll say 73 to you. Great to hear you, and we'll catch you down the log there. Let's see. We have one more portable here. Let's go over to Mark KM4TUK. How you doing? Try that again there. KM4TUK. Mark, you still there? All right, nothing heard. Let's go back up to the top to Kelly, KC0LRM. Good afternoon.
Oh, KD8EPC. Hey, thanks for getting me in there. I guess Nick did on the back in the log in there. Not a lot going on here. Just on my lunch break. Figured I'd get in here since I actually have some time for lunch today. Get checked in. Not a lot going on. I'm watching the radar. We got rain heading this way. Should be here about the time I get off work, of course. Not a lot going on. Definitely look forward to Beacon Net tonight. And glad you got Alan in there. Didn't hear Rubber Chicken, though, so that's kind of disappointing. All right, that's all I got. Thanks for running that, Dustin, and I'll let y'all get some more check-ins there. Back to you. 73s, everybody.
All right there, Kelly. We'll say 73 to you for now. And I'll tell you what, Larry and the Rubber Chicken bribed me to get Alan on the list there. So there you go. And yeah, it's just Nick and me tonight on the Beacon Net, and then Josh and Lucy on the Trivias. So yeah, come and join us. It's going to be a good time. We'll say 73 to you, and that's going to bring me on over to Steve now. KC4JGC. How you doing?
Good afternoon, Dustin. I was about ready to walk out the door. I was calling to work for on paper it's supposed to be a couple hours, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit more since I'm dealing with a particular port. But a beautiful day here on the southeast coast of Virginia, and that's a good thing about going to work. I can enjoy the beautiful weather. That's about it. Just thought I'd check in real quick before heading out the door. KC4JGC, back to you.
All right there, Steve. Well, I hope you get to enjoy that beautiful weather and don't have too much fun at the Big W today. And we'll look forward to catching you on down the log. We're going to say 73. That's going to bring me over to Scott now. KY4NB, how you doing? Try that again. KY4NB. Scott, you out there? All right, nothing heard from Scott. Let's jump on over to Grant, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Grant. What are you smoking?
KD8EPC, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Dustin, and howdy, Nick on the keyboard. Nothing on the smoker today. We're supposed to have rain coming in sometime today, and it sounds like it's going to rain about 7 days in a row, so I don't know when I'll get to the smoker. Besides, we were trying to finish off the Easter ham. I think probably just going to cut it up and freeze it in chunks for making beans this summer. But other than that, not a lot going on. I spent about an hour and a half going up and down the ladder yesterday, cleaning out the gutters, and needless to say, the front of my legs are a little sore. I'm moving a little slow today, so taking it easy. I did get out and take a drive this morning. I wanted to see the new part of Highway 20 East that they opened up through Claremore, and it's a really nice road. Drove it all the way to 44 and turned around and come back, and the one thing I noticed, they built this big fancy bridge over Route 66, but there's no exit ramps, or you can't get off there. You know, you can't get on 66 from that bridge. You have to drive past it, and there's some little street over off to the right that says 266. So, not really sure why they did that, but other than that, I'm just taking it easy. Thanks for running the net and picking me up, Dustin, and with that, I'll send it back to you. KD5AFS.
All right there, Grant. Well, great to hear you out there today, and I'll tell you what, I was thinking about you yesterday. I saw this video of these guys making smoked meatloafs, and they had this huge smoker. I'm like, man, Grant would love that thing. So great to hear you, my friend. Glad you enjoyed the highway, and always a pleasure. So I'll say 73 for now and look forward to catching you down the log. Let's jump on over to the net controller for the next hour, KI50ZZ. This is KD8EPC. Take it away there, Miss Nancy.
KD8EPC and the rest of the Boredom Breaker netizens, good afternoon from KI50ZZ, where we've got partly cloudy, but it is quite beautiful outside, so I got some dirt work done and got some things planted this morning, and now I'm on the other side of the door and happily following along on Netlogger until the top of the hour. So with that, I'll hand it back to you. Great job so far, and 7-3 for the moment. KI50ZZ, back to you there, Dustin.
All right there, Miss Nancy. Well, it seems like it's a good time to be on the cool side of the door, but also sounds like the weather is great, so enjoy it, and glad you got some things planted there. So we'll say 73, and we'll look for you at the top of the hour, and we're going to jump back over here and see if we can't catch Scott on Echolink. KY4NB, good afternoon. How are you?
Well, good afternoon, Dustin. KY4NB here. Scott from Linda Elvis Barbecues. Well, I got full bars on this phone, so it should be working high. I even walked up 8 floors into the building and looked toward Marion, Arkansas. But anyway, there's 5 watts on the HT. Just got to be in the right spot to make it in, so it's Echolink. Thanks for coming back to me. I appreciate it. I won't hold everybody up, and thanks to you for doing net control and Nancy for coming up on her shift. And we're fine here in Memphis, just enjoying the warmer weather, and I can't wait to get out here to get outside later this afternoon, Dustin. Back over to net control, and I'll be listening. 7-3's all KY4NB.
All right there, Scott. Well, great to hear you, and sorry you couldn't make it in on the repeater. I'll tell you what, maybe you just need a little handheld beam there. So great to hear you. Have a great afternoon, and thanks again for joining us. We'll say 73 to you. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I'm at the bottom of the list, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
W8WKY.
Kilo, India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike. KI5WDM. Yes, sir. India 5, Whiskey Delta Mike. KI5.
KC8FQA. Good afternoon.
Golf Whiskey 8, Sierra Zulu Lima, Dave in Plano, Newport, South Wales, UK.
All right, I picked up several there. I have KI5WADM Donald, I have KC8FQV Mark, and I have Golf Whiskey 8 Sierra Zulu Lima, Dave over there in the UK. So let's start here at the top with Donald, KI5 at WDM. How you doing?
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Well, I'm still upright and sucking air. So had to go to the doctor this morning and get my semi-annual checkup done and blood work done. I tell you, I don't think they're training them phlebotomists like they used to. That guy had to stick me 6 times before he found the vein to get blood. I told him if he didn't get it on that last one, I was going to do it for him. So, anyway, I guess I'm all right. They didn't tell me otherwise. So good for another 6 months, I guess.
All right there, Donald. Well, I'll tell you what, I sympathize with you on the getting poked a bunch. A couple times ago when I had to go get some blood drawn, I had this young girl there, and I actually walked out after she poked me half a dozen times. I was like, you know what, that's enough for one day. I'll come back another day. And next time I came back, it was a nice older lady, and she had me in and out of there in a couple of minutes and only poked me once.
Yeah, they've got them like that. They had a girl there. She was real young, right out of school. But she was good. I mean, really good. You never felt her thing. And she'd say, "Okay, all done." And she'd look at her like, "Well, you gonna put the needle in?" They don't have her no more. She went to work for one of the big hospitals. I guess I just have to. Well, every time I go in there, come think of it, maybe I've about got a different somebody in there sticking you.
Yeah, that seems to be how it is anymore, unfortunately. But do you have anything else for the net today?
I just want to wish everybody a great day, and if you got weather coming, watch out for the weather. I'll be standing by for the second hour, Dustin. You and Nick have a great day. KI5 WDM on the side.
All right there, Donald. We'll say 73. Thanks again for stopping by, and stay up late sometime and join us for the Beacon Net. That would be fun. We're going to jump on down here now to Northern Mark, KC8FQV. Take it away.
W8WKY, repeater, P.
Okay, KCLTV. Good afternoon, Dustin. Yeah, we got 61 degrees. I'm in Kent right now. Took the car down. They did a checkup, and they didn't tell me anything was wrong. They said they checked the alignments, and it didn't need anything there. They did the tire rotation. They didn't have no problem. So it just cost me the oil change they did. So, and I stopped in Kent. I'm going to eat somewhere here. But there was a building I seen called the Flats Apartments. I don't look that way. I just was, curious how they do it. They have parking on the ground, and they build the building on top of it, on top of the parking. So then, I see that. Well, okay, how they do it. And it's very compact. I don't know how some of these people drive these, what they
called land yachts. You know, them big SUVs. Why, them things are so wrong. That's what they call them, a land yacht, because they are so big. I don't know how people can maneuver them. Well, like a four-door truck. A lot of them four-door trucks have 6-foot beds. Very rare do you see them 8-foot beds because they're so long. But everything else is okay, so we'll back your way, KC8FQV.
All right there, Mike. We're glad your car is good and you just need an oil change. So we'll say 73T and let's jump across the pond here and talk to Dave, Golf Whiskey 8 SZL. How you doing there, Dave? What's the weather like and what's going on?
KD8 EPC from GW8 SNL. Good afternoon there, Dustin and everybody on the net. And, well, it's been a nice sunny day here today, and the sun is still shining. The local time's 18:43. We got 56 Foxtrot at the moment, so it's very, very nice out there. I'm busy doing work here in the shack at the moment. So I just thought I'd pop in on your hour and say hi. And could you please check in as my proxies? That, of course, is Declan, 2 Whiskey 0, Kilo Yankee Hotel, the kind young ham, and Sue, Mike Whiskey 7, finally did it for me as well. I know you got a busy net, so that's about it from this end. Just thought I'd have to pop in and say hi. Don't really get the much opportunity to check in on the first hour on a Wednesday. So back to you there, Dustin, and to continue with the net. This is GW8SZL, and I will be clear.
All right there, Dave. Well, great to have you on the first hour. It isn't very often we get to chat, so it's a pleasure for sure. And we've got Declan and Sue both on the list there. We're going to say 73. Make sure you tell them both we said hello, and we'll look forward to catching you down along there real soon. Dave was the bottom of the list as it stands. This is KD8EPC with the Boredom Breaker Net. I got plenty of time and empty lines to fill. So station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
Yeah. 7 Sierra Tango Tango, Cal, down here in Garland County, Arkansas.
Kilo 4, Bravo Delta X-ray, Brandon in North Carolina, in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Foxtrot Kilo, Scott, Spring Lake in Akron, or Summit Lake in Akron.
Vince in California.
All right, guys, I missed one there. Let me tell you who I did pick up. I have W7STT Cal. I have K4BDX. Brandon was in and out. I have KN6KKZ Vince. There was another station on a lake, I think. Would you come back with your call, please?
Kilo Echo 8, Romeo Foxtrot Kilo, Scott by Summit Lake.
All right, K8RFK Scott, thanks. We got you in there. We'll get right back to you in just a minute. You're sounding real good. Let's start with Cal, W7STT. What's going on in Arkansas?
KD8EPC and an W7STT. Well, as of right now, it's about 86 degrees. Kind of a light overcast, so the rain hadn't arrived here yet. Don't know just for sure when it'll get, but I guess it will. Other than that, just enjoying the net, listening, and good to hear Dave across the pond there. Always cheerful when he gets on. And overall, looking good. So appreciate you running the net. We'll not take too much time. You probably have somebody here that has something better to say than I have. 7-3's all. 88's the better-looking part of the crew there. And as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. KD8EPC, W5, W7STT. Man, is my tongue all twisted up or what? 7-3.
W8WKY.
All right there, Cal. Well, it's great to hear you. We have 73 and mostly sunny and beautiful Medina, Ohio, and we're going to enjoy it after this and go do some yard work. So, 73, Cal, thanks again. Always a pleasure to hear you, and we'll look forward to catching you again there, same bat time, same bat pace next week. All right, let's go over to KN6KKZ, Vince over in California. How you doing there, Vince? All right, let's try that again there. KN6KKZ, Vince, you out there?
Yeah, I'll try it again here, Dustin. This is KN6KKZ. It's a noisy old rock crushing plant in Northern California. 61 degrees and sunny. West. Yeah, working on a second ham shack hotline endpoint that I'm hoping to set up here with the canceling mic. So hopefully check you next week and sound a little bit better. With that, this is KN6KKZ, sending it back to KD8, EPC and Net Control. 7-3 all.
All right there, Vince. Well, great to hear you, and I do hear the rock crusher in the background, and I've got to know, are we crushing rock for aggregate, or are we crushing rock to extract gold from it, or what?
KN6KKZ. It's all for aggregate, all for wood base, and all for asphalt material. Most of it goes to asphalt plants. All the ingredients except the oil. Back to you.
All right, very good there, Vince. Well, thanks for coming back to me, and we really appreciate it there. And enjoy the rest of your day there, and try not to have too much fun at the Big W. So we'll say 73 to you. Look forward to catching you again down the log. And it's going to bring me on over here to Scotty, K8RFK, out there enjoying the beautiful weather. How you doing?
K8RFK. Yeah, I grabbed the wrong mic for a minute there. Yeah, I just heard you guys. Thought I'd check in. Enjoying this weather. Tinkering around with my shack. Trying to get everything situated in a new spot. And I dropped a screw. And I'm on a mission looking for a screw now. But yeah, it's a nice weather. And I hope everybody enjoys the day, man. Get it while you can, because I think it's going to be cold tomorrow. All right, I just want to check in and say hi. Everybody have a good day. Let's give it back to Net Control. This is K8RFK.
All right there, Scotty. We'll say 73 to you there. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll look forward to catching you again there down the log. All right, Scotty, with the bottom of the list as it stands, this is KD8EPC with the Boredom BreakerNet, and I'm looking for more check-ins. Please call now.
Hey, good afternoon. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Kilo Delta X-Ray Hotel, John in Strasburg.
Boy, guys, there was just a big crash there, and all I got out of that entire thing was John in Strasburg, so let's start there.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John in Strasburg. This is Steve, Kilo Delta 4, Kilo Juliet Golf in Yadkinville, North Carolina.
All right, guys, let me hold it up right there and make sure I've got it. Perfect. All right, my logger did pick Steve out there, KD4KJG, and then we got KF8CXH, John. There's a third station there. All I heard was static. I couldn't hear anything, but if you want to try one more time there, go ahead. All right, nothing heard. Well, let's go back up here to Steve, KD4KJG. How you doing there, Steve?
Hey, I'm doing real fine down here today. Just hopped in the Suburban and heard the net going. I heard some interesting check-in, so I assume we're on some kind of link or something. But anyway, good to hear everybody out there. It's a nice 80 degrees down here in Yadkinville, North Carolina. Had a root canal this morning. Really enjoyed that. Actually had the second part of it. The first part I got over at Tajikistan about a month ago. It was kind of an emergency thing, so I went ahead and got some overseas dental work. $75 for a root canal. It's fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, heading over to the thrift store. Going to drop off some donations, and I think I'm going to pack up the car and head to Virginia Beach tonight. Go down and see Mom and Dad, and see how they're doing. And that's about it.
All right there, Steve. Well, that all sounds like real good stuff. And, yeah, we're linked in all over the place. This is the Boredom Breaker Net, and we're here every day at noon Central Time, go a couple hours, and welcome rechecks. So appreciate you being here, and it looks like you've probably been here before. But, yeah, we're here every day, and we're linked all over the country. I'm running this hour of the net from Ohio, as a matter of fact. So we'll say 73 to you. We got a beautiful 73 and mostly sunny here. So enjoy your time, and enjoy the trip down there to visit the parents. Let's go over here to John now, KF8CXH. How you doing?
Well, I guess I could say I'm doing pretty good since I only have about half an hour of work left. And this beautiful sunshine coming down. When I get home, I'm going to have to find some chores to do outside. There is no way I could stay indoors on a beautiful day like this. Not much else other than work. So I'll kick this back to net control. So this is KF8CXH, 73 doll.
All right there, John. We'll say 73, and I'll tell you what, we're out to do some lawn mowing after the net, so I'm right there behind you. It's a beautiful day, and I'm going to enjoy it. We'll say 73 to you, John. John, at the bottom of the list, this is KDDPC. I've got a few minutes and plenty of lines to fill, so station's waiting to check in. Please call now.
Hello, Charlie Agent. Oscar Victor, KC8, NOV, Marty Street. In and out, just listen.
KF8 DTP, Lori from Maslin.
Alpha 8, Charlie, Tango, Craig. How you doing, Dustin?
Kilo Charlie 5 Romeo Bravo Golf KC5 Real Big Guns Shannon and Dawson.
What a nice orderly list of check-ins. Let me make sure I've got it here. All right, I had KC8NOV Marty was in and out. Hi, Marty. Have a great day. I have KF8DTP Lori. I have AA8CT Craig, and I have KC5 Real Big Guns, my good friend Shannon. Let's start at the top here with Miss Lori, KF8DTP. How you doing?
KD8EPC from KF8 DTP. I am doing really good. I'm done with inventory, and it's an early day for me, so I get to sit and enjoy the sunshine. Oh, and my mom and dad are down, so that makes it a plus. So with that, y'all, 7-3. Hope everybody has a great day.
All right there, Miss Lori. Well, thanks for stopping by and say hi to Mom and Dad for us and soak up some of that sunshine. We're right there behind you. So we'll say 73, and that's going to bring me on over here to Craig, AA8CT. What do you know?
W8WKY.
Good afternoon. beautiful day in the neighborhood. I got 72 on the truck, and I'm out driving back home. I had a board meeting and heading back home. I thought I'd put on the boredom breaker, and wow, lo and behold. And I think, Miss Nancy's got the second hour, so I might recheck again because we're getting pretty close to that 2 o'clock. So 73s to all. Have a great day, and as always, thank you so much for what you do. We appreciate it because I think the NCOs make the net strong, but the net's strong because of the people that like the NCOs. So there you have it. Take care, Dustin. Have a great day. AAHCT, back to net control.
Right there, Craig. Well, we'll say 73 to you. Thanks for stopping by. And we couldn't do the net without all our wonderful check-ins. So I credit our check-ins for making the net as cool as it is. Craig, 73, we'll catch you again probably this evening. Let's go over to my good friend Shannon now. KC5, Real Big Guns. What's going on?
Hello there, Dustin. KC5 RBG. And, gosh, I just woke up to the sound of my blood sugar alarm going off for being low. It's been doing that, like, the last couple of days. And, not really sure if I trust it. So, today when it went off, I went ahead and took some sugar to stop it from screaming at me. But I went in and actually did a finger stick instead of looking at my CGM, and it was a 50-point difference. My real blood sugar was like 106, and the CGM was telling me it was 54, so that's a big difference there. So I'll probably just ignore it the next time it goes off until I feel it. So, but anyway, hope you're having a good day. I don't have much planned today. It's one of my off days. But every work day from here on out till the end of the month, I have doctor's appointments. Yay. Fun. Anyway, I'm going to play with the dogs a little bit. They're needing my attention, it seems like. But you have a good one there, Dustin. Probably talk at you tonight as well. Kilo Charlie 5, Real Big Guns. God bless, and 73, my friend. Back to net control.
All right there, Shannon. We'll say 73 to you for now, and I'll tell you what, I've got a bunch of things to go do today, but after today, I've got tomorrow off too, and I don't plan to do anything or even really leave my house if I don't have to, so we'll say 73 to you. Good luck with your appointments, and I hope to catch you again this evening, and me and you have to chat, man. It's been a minute. So I'm going to say 73 to you, and I'm looking for KI5OZZ, Miss Nancy. Look at that. I left you spot 42. Does it make you feel special?
KD8 EPC, yeah, that is absolutely awesome, and thank you so much for that. You and Nick both, I'll go ahead and let you clear.
All right there. Well, I want to thank each and every one of the check-ins that checked in with us today. We couldn't do this awesome net without you. And thank you, Miss Nancy, for doing the second hour there. Thanks for Nick for being behind the curtain there. And thanks for everybody there that's linked up to us. With that, this is KD8 EPC. I'm going to say 73, and I'm going to hand over net control to KI5OZZ, and I will be clear. Have a good net there, Miss Nancy.
Thank you so much, Dustin, to you and Nick, both KD8 SLG as well. Thank you. So welcome to the second hour of today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ, Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu. The handle is Nancy, November Alpha, November Charlie Yankee, and I'll be taking your check-ins in just a minute. Our subject today is semi-annual or not so often checks of things that you should really do, whether it's to yourself, your car, your home, or whatever, at work or not, things that you should just check up on and make sure it's okay. And I'll go first on this after I give it a break. One of the semi-annual checks that we'd like to do in a household here is checking the batteries and or changing them in the clocks and the smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. So with that, let's take some check-ins phonetically and alphabetically, if you please, with the name. That would be wonderful. This is KI5OZZ for the net. Come on in.
November uniform, KD5VNU, Gill, Claremore, Oklahoma.
Golf 4, Oscar Yankee Sierra, KG4OYS Mobile, Kevin in Lynchburg, Virginia. In and out. Have a good night.
Whiskey 5, India, Adam, Mike. Whiskey 5, India, Adam, Mike. Sam in Muskogee. And keep your oil change. Watch those cut things. Back to you, net control. It's all yours. I'm in and out.
KO5OZZ, WV3K. Sandy, good afternoon. I'm going to stay here on the side and look forward to your calling back. WV3K on the side.
KI5OZZ, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick in Ohio.
Here is Alpha Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AV8, MO Andy Mobile.
Oh, that was a nice and orderly-ish round of check-ins. I got KD5ENU Gill. I've got KG4OYS in the mobile. Thank you, Kevin, for your in and out. You make sure and mobile safe out there, as well as Sam. Thank you for that. And yes, doing your oil change or at least checking your oil every so often in whatever vehicle you're driving is a very good idea. Thank you for your in and out. You make sure and be safe. KN5IAM. Thank you so much for that. Picked up Phil, WV3K. We've got Nick, KD8 SLG, and Andy in the mobile, AB8MO. So let's get Andy real quick since you're mobile and hanging around. Come on in.
All right, woohoo, got through. All right. Boy, it's a whole lot nicer outside than it is inside in the factory. So 84 degrees is set up inside when I stepped out. Car currently says 76, so quite a difference in temperature. Well, fortunately, it's a dry heat. That's not going to be the case in about a month from now. So, fortunately, in the spring and fall, if we get heat, it's usually a pretty dry heat. So, I guess that's one advantage. Trees are beautiful up here. Hope you don't have tree pollen allergies, because I bet you there's with itchy, watery eyes and whatnot, but they're flowering like crazy. So spring has definitely sprung. So don't have anything further. Not sure if you have a topic or anything, Nancy, or just saying hi. I would catch you some of you folks on the Beacon Net tonight. Back to you there, Miss Nancy. KI5OZZ. This is AB8MO Mobile, Middlefield, Ohio.
W8WK.
Fine business there, Andy, and sorry you did miss the subject of the day is what semi-annual checks should we all be aware of and or be checking on? And my answer was to do the checking of your clock batteries and your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, and another gentleman said checking your oil and doing your oil changes in your car. So whatever means necessary on whatever venue, whether it's at work, at home, or for your car, or for your barn, or whatever you're doing. So with that, great to have you, Andy, and you make sure and mobile safe out there. I'll bid you 73 for the moment, and let's go back up and pick up Gil, KD5ENU. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Go ahead.
Well, thank you very much, ma'am. As far as the question of the day, I don't have anything annual or semi-annual. You covered the smoke alarms, and I don't drive, so I don't have a vehicle. So I guess annually would be on January 1st every year, I get a pay raise. So that is annually. And let's see. I guess that's about it. Daily, check my blood sugar and my BP. And I guess that's it. You took it, and somebody else took the vehicle batteries and everything. So anyway, I'll get out of here and turn it back over to you. Nice hearing you. KD5ENU, back to net control. 7-3, everybody.
Fine business there, Gil. Thank you so much for that. And hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. So 73 to you. Let's pick up Phil, and I think I've got your call sign wrong. W3VK, welcome to the show this afternoon. KI5OZZ here for the net.
KO5Z, Whiskey Victor, 3 Kilo. Hello, Nancy. Wonderful hearing your sweet voice on here today. And very good question. Well, what I came up with in my mind, given the very necessary thoughts that have already been shared, which I also mitigate in my own interest in taking care of my vehicle, safety in the home for wife and I, and anyone else that comes to visit, would be, number one, I would think that it would be nice to take, at least within a year, a couple times a year, to get in touch with family and old friends that you just want to let them know that you're there caring and still loving them. And going on, I think that doing something in the community that could potentially require some personal resources to help support the needs of others and just simply be there for them without necessarily drawing attention to yourself. I don't think anybody should. I don't like doing it, but I do enjoy being an integral element to help support the needs of others. So with that, I'm going to give it back over to you. Not that I don't have to, but I don't even know why I say this. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put myself on the side and say thank you for calling on me. Very nice to hear you, Nancy, and may you and your beloved be blessed. And thank you so much for doing such a beautiful job as you always do, orchestrating the net. Great job. So with that, you have a very good day, and I'm going to go ahead and be on the side. This is, I'm starting to ramble now. The Whiskey Victor 3 Kilo, back over to Miss Nancy.
Fine business there, Phil, and great to hear from you. Thank you so much for the kind words. And yes, it's always great to check up on family and friends if you haven't chatted with them for a bit. But thanks for checking in with us, and you make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. 73 to WB3K, and let's pick up Nick, the man behind the curtain for the previous hour, KD8SLG. Welcome to the show.
Right where I belong. KI5OZZ, this is KD8SLG. Good afternoon, Nancy, and all the border breaker netizens. Man, I'm thinking all the regular car stuff is just, I do that more over youth than time anymore, to be honest with you, because I just don't drive all that much anymore, especially the last 4 months. Anyway, I was thinking about the things that I do. You know, it's funny, I walk my antenna farm almost every day. I clear out all my emails and all the digital clutter every week without fail. And, you know, I haven't seen a doctor in 15 years out of the surgeon for my ankle. Anyway, I want to tell everybody about the BeaconNet tonight. If you're up late, it's 10 o'clock Eastern. That's 9 o'clock Tulsa time. Early check-ins start a half hour before the net starts, so we can get it started right at 10 o'clock, and we aren't there until midnight. Allstar Node 48496, Echolink W8WKY-R. And if you can get here, you can get there because we are linked up with the Boredom Breaker Hub. So I hope to hear a bunch of you there tonight. Thanks a lot, Nancy. Have fun. It's KD8SLG, back to net control.
And thank you, Nick, for the reminder, especially for the BeaconNet and for everything you do for the ham radio hobby in your area. You're a great addition to the hobby. So with that, we'll clear with KD8SLG 73 at you. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Maybe go take a nap before stepping or sitting and being cool on the stool later on for the BeaconNet. That was the bottom of the list at the moment, so let's take some more check-ins. This is KI5OZZ for the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. And semi-annual checks of things, whether it's in your house, your car, your person, or your family, or even at work, is the subject today. And we've had a couple of really good ones so far. So let's take some more check-ins phonetically and alphabetically, if you would please. Come on in.
Kilo Delta 5, Alpha Foxtrot Sierra.
And again, 7 Alpha 8, Kilo Oscar Charlie.
Still down here in Old Garland County, Arkansas.
Echolink, mobile.
Kilo Zulu 8, Bravo Lima Delta, Brian, Canal Falls, Ohio, KD8BLD.
Well, I think I pulled everyone out of that last list here. I've got Grant, KD5AFS. I've got Cal, Whiskey 7 Sierra Tango Tango. I've got Fred in the mobile, WAAKOC, and Brian, KZ8BLD. Was there anyone I missed out of that set? Fine business. Let's pick up Fred first since you're mobile on the Echolink, WAAKOC. Welcome, and how's it going?
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for taking my check-in. Beautiful day here in Northeast Ohio, out in the Randolph area, Mogador. Bright blue skies, sunny. The car temperature says 73. I don't know if that's really correct or not, but it's a nice day. I hope you're having a good day as well. I understand the question. I would say, and somebody's probably already said this, but furnace and air conditioning filters, if they aren't changed properly and they get too black, you're going to either kill your system or you're going to have pretty junky air flying around. So that'll be my answer. Hopefully you have a good rest of the day. Take good care of yourself. I'll say 7-3 and throw it back to you. KI5OZZ in the Boredom Breaker Net. WA8KLC 7-3.
Fine Fine business, Fred. You make sure and mobile safe out there, and thank you so much for that. That's a really good one, and I'm going to even make sure to add to that. If you had not had your ductwork inspected or cleaned in a minute, that might be a good idea as well, to have even less junk floating around in your air in your home. So yeah, furnace and AC filter checks. Good stuff right there. Thanks so much for that, Fred. You make sure and mobile safe 73 and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. We'll clear with WA8 KOC. Let's head up and pick up Grant, KD5AFS. Welcome to the show. KI5OZZ here for the net.
KI5OZZ, KD5AFS. Good afternoon, Nancy, and everybody else out there. I'm sitting here having a hard time trying to answer your question, because I check on all kinds of stuff all the time. Oil, air conditioner filters every 90 days. We have 5 smoke carbon dioxide alarms, and I do change the batteries in them every fall when we fall back in time. That's how I remember to do that. And another thing is I need to get a hold of my air conditioning guy, because I have him clean and inspect the air conditioning and heater every May. And let's see, I check on my mother-in-law. Doesn't drive her car very much, so I run over there with the battery charger about every 6 weeks, 2 months, and charge her battery back up, because it sets. So anyhow, I could go on and on for the things I keep an eye on, Nancy. So thanks for picking me up, and that's all I got off the top of my head right now. But thanks for picking me up, and I will send it back to you. KD5AFS.
Fine business there, Grant. And yeah, besides just the filters, having the furnace and AC inspected for any leaks or debris where you can't normally get it is a very good thing as well. And having, you know what, I'm going to go on about charging a battery. We keep a battery charged so we can hook up the internet when the electric is out. And all I have here is a little 100-watt inverter, and we have taken the bullet out of it because it's made to go into like a DC port in the car or the cigarette lighter port in your car, and we changed that cord out to have alligator clips so we can just clip it directly onto a battery to plug the router and the modem into directly. But it's also a really good idea for hams especially to keep a charged battery. You can basically do the same thing for your power supply to run your radios as far as RF goes as well. So thank you for that, Grant. You make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and 73 at you. We'll clear with KD5AFS. Let's pick up Cal out of Arkansas, W7 Sierra Tango Tango. Come on in.
KI5OZZ, W7STT. Well, as far as something regular, a couple of times a year, if I felt you wouldn't be too smart alecky, I would say, well, every 6 months I look in the mirror to see if someone's smiling back at me, but that'd be too smart alecky, so I won't say that. And other than that, just the regular routine, more often than every 6 months, usually check things and look into, but health checkup once a year or twice, and about twice I'm there, and fun things like that. And I don't have a whole lot of other things to worry about. Once in a while, probably every twice a year or so, I have a small travel trailer that's sitting out beside the house, and I go out and check and see if it's sprung a leak or anything anywhere, because we sure don't want that going very long. A little quick maintenance on it, spruce it up and keep it going, and when I do want to go somewhere. Anyway, other than that, don't have a whole lot to say, so I better just shut up and quit saying it. And pass along our 7.3s. 88's the better looking part of the crew. And as old Tennessee Ernie Ford used to say, may the good Lord take a liking to you. KI5OZZ, W7STT.
Oh, fine business there, Cal. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, checking the mirror is good for a scare every now and again, at least for myself. And getting your health checked, blood work, etc., like that is really good. But I had not thought about the trailer or camper. It doesn't apply to everybody, but if you do have one, probably the best thing that you can check is a couple of things. Making sure that if you have gas connected up to it, making sure that that's turned off or doesn't leak. And the other thing is to check for rodents and take preventative measures. Put out your mothballs, mouse traps, let the cat go in there, whatever, because rodents can be absolutely decimating to camper, trailer, RV, whatever recreational type vehicle. But good stuff there, Cal. Thank you so much for that. We'll clear with W7STT and 73 right back at you. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And let's pick up Brian, KZ8BLD out of Ohio. Welcome, and what have you got for the net? This is KI5OZZ. KZ8BLD. Brian, you still with us? Well, maybe he had to go get a phone call or answer the door or some such nonsense, so we'll check back on him here in a minute. But let's take some more check-ins for the moment. This is KI5OZZ for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call phonetically and alphabetically, if you please.
Please copy Kilo, Echo, 8, Uniform, India, Bravo, KE8, UIB, John, Ohio, recheck.
KI5TAQ, Kilo India 5, Tango Alpha Quebec.
KJ5EPU, Kilo Juliet 5, Echo Papa Uniform, Kendrick in the 18-wheeler.
Kilo India 4, Delta Charlie Romeo, that's KI4DCR, Charles Mobile in Cary, North Carolina. Eating lunch, I'll be in and out. Just add me to the count.
Copy, November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7VAN, Brian in Akron. I will be in and out today, 73.
Now, I got a fine group of check-ins there. Let's see, I picked up John at the Salt Mine, KE8UIB. Tim, KI5TAQ. Real quick, Tim, are you mobile?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I kind of figured so, since that's the way you normally are for my part of the net. I also got Kendrick in the mobile, KJ5EPU. I've got Carrie mobiling and munching with an in and out. Thank you so much for that. KI4DCR. Make sure and stop back by when you have a chance to jaw jack with us without something in your mouth. Hi, hi. And I also got Brian with an in and out and 7VAN. Thank you so much for that, gentlemen. Let's pick up our first mobile, KI5TAQ. Welcome to the show, Tim.
Good afternoon, Miss Nancy, and to everybody on the net. This is KI5TAQ. Yeah, when you're mentioning about the checkups, I just done my medical checkup today. And they're saying I'm pretty good to go until another month or two down the road. So that gives me a little But when I'm hearing you make mention about the maintenance on the stuff like trailers, one other thing that I think some people may or may not get, especially RVs, is those trailer brakes. And some of those things, people would take them for granted, and next thing they know, they step on the brake and whoop, you don't have them. But besides that, also check the condition of that RV all the way around. Because sometimes what you may think be like say maybe a red light could be like a clear light when it's after all the sun that's been on those lights. So yeah, my dad had one of those RVs, and he did a lot of checking on all that stuff. But thankfully they don't have it anymore. I'll send him back to net control. This is KI5TAQ.
Fine business there, Tim. You make sure and mobile safe out there, and make sure to work the job and not let it work you. Hi. Thanks for the reminder on trailer brakes. So yeah, if your trailer vehicle does have brakes, make sure and give them a check as well. We'll clear with KI5TAQ 73 and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Let's pick up our other mobile, Kendrick in the 18-wheeler, KJ5EPU. Welcome to the show this afternoon. Good to hear you.
KJ5EPU. Hey, yeah, my daily checkup, all that consists of my daily routine on my pre-trip every day. Checking the tires, the air pressure, the tread, air hoses, air lines, the trailer, all that, checking all that stuff. And I also check my kids' book bag every morning too. Check their book bags, and I'll be out on the road like a month at a time. So when I get home, I gotta go over my wife's vehicle, because I know she don't check no oil or nothing like that. So that's pretty much all I check up on. My wife's vehicle once a month when I get home. FaceTime the kids every morning. Make them go through that backpacks and all that. And my daily pre-trip routine, and that be about it.
Well, that daily pre-trip is a whole nother animal, and it gets you thinking about things that you don't normally check on at the house or with your own private vehicle, or like you said, with your vice vehicle. It's really strange having come off the road to go to checking and doing a pre-trip on my four-wheeler versus the tractor and trailer.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? It took me to become an owner-operator to learn how important that pre-trip is. Because when I was a company driver, I didn't too much. I get out, keep the tires, make sure my lights and stuff working, make sure my airlines, getting proper air going through them and stuff like that. But now that I'm an owner-operator, I got to pop that hood every morning, make sure all my fluids are on where it need to be and all that, man. But yeah, owning an 18-wheeler, man, sometimes it can be worse than owning a house sometimes. But, but that's all I have, though, KJ5EPU.
Well, Kendrick, when you're on the road for 4 weeks out of the month, or, most of the month, you're rolling in your home. So, yeah, you are checking up on your home. And one of the things that in my short stint as an OTR driver that I found very beneficial as part of my pre-trip is as soon as I parked, I would look under my engine compartment and under my rear differential and look at the ground. And then in the morning, when I did my pre-trip, I would check the ground again and see if there was anything different, because the engine compartment was so filthy, there was no way for me to tell if I had a drip or a leak or some such like that. But the ground doesn't lie.
Yes, ma'am. 100% agree, 100%. Because, you know, you ain't gonna get too many leaks while the engine are running anyway. But as soon as you turn it off, like you said, let it sit. Get back out there, check in the morning. Oh yeah, you'll see then. You'll see. Especially with that coolant and that oil and that oil. Well, while it's hot and thin and running through the system, you ain't gonna get too many leaks. But let it just let it sit for a little while. You'll see everything there.
Yeah, it's funny, you know, you get to know where and what to look for, and the truck does talk to you. It'll tell you. That's for sure. Well, Kendrick, you got anything else for us? Sounds like you're rolling down the road as happy as a clam.
Oh, yeah, I had a great day today. I had a first. My first for me in 10 years. I had to stop in Omaha, Nebraska, and do a random drill screen today, mid-low. I never did a random drill screen in the middle of a load before, but that was the first for me today. But yeah, that's all I have, though. KJ5 EPU, I'll be clear.
Roger that, and yeah, we don't get to choose when those random drug screens are, and you know, the one time that I was called for a random, well, it was twice on the road, but the one time I was called up for a random, I did have a load on the hook, and it was one of those, you know, I mean, the brokers always tell you it's got to be there, you know, whenever, blah, blah, blah, it's, you know, really important, blah, blah, blah, et cetera, et cetera. They act like it's the only load there is. And so I was able to talk my way into doing it the next day. So there you go. Well, you make sure and mobile safe out there. Keep the dirty side on, and hopefully we'll pick you up again next week or another time here on the Boredom Breaker Net. And thank you for your participation, and thank you for doing what you do. Being a trucker helps keep the country running for sure. We'll clear with KJ5 EPU 73 at you, Kendrick, and let's go back up to the top of the list and pick up John at the Salt Mine, KE8UIB. Welcome to the show.
KI5OZZ from KE8UIB. Good afternoon, Nancy, everybody out there on the net, and a lot of the routine things people are talking about checking on regular basis. It's something we do, the furnace and all of that, the filters and our window air conditioners. But one of the big ones I do at work on a regular basis is before I burn artwork for the screens, I put them on a light table, check the trap. That way, if things don't work out, we try to catch it then before it goes onto the screen. Saves dollars and it saves a lot of time. But so that's one of the biggest things, you know, when you're printing on T-shirts, things have to overlap and trap things to hide other things, and that's how it all registers into the screens and the carousels. But with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB. I'm going to go ahead and hand this back over to Net Control. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running the net, Nancy.
Fine business there, John, and yeah, making sure to check your equipment that makes the money for you is most definitely high on the priority list. John, you make sure and throw a nickel in the jar for me, and you have a great rest of your Wednesday. 73 to you. We'll clear with KE8UIB. And I will thank Carrie for your in and out one more time, KI4DCR, and thank Brian for your in and out as well, N7BAN. Let's see if KZ8BLD is able to rejoin back up with us. Brian out in Canal Fulton, are you still with us?
W8WKY.
Anyway, and that's the bottom of the list at the moment, ladies and germs. So let's take some more check-ins. This is KI5OZZ for the N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net this afternoon. We're going over semi-annual checks, whether it's for your home, for your work, for your vehicle, for your spouse, your friends, or whatever. So come on in with your comments. This is KI5OZZ. Let's take check-ins alphabetically and phonetically, if you please.
Well, this is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike, KI5WDM, Donald in the Osage with the recheck.
KE8ZIN, Kilo Echo 8, Zulu, India, November. I'm going to be in and out. Just wanted to say hi. 73.
Well, there's a couple of check-ins there. I got Donald out in the Osage, KI5WDM, and Joe in Ohio, KZIN. Thank you so much for your in and out, and hopefully you'll be able to join us at another time and jaw-jack with us a little bit. Donald, KI5WDM, come on in.
This is Kilo India 5 Whiskey Delta Mike. Good afternoon, Miss Nancy. Taking a break from the riding mower, catch my breath, get something to drink, and check in with you on your hour. Other than that, it's just a day of chores and more chores and more chores, things I need to get done before we end up with 5 or 6 straight days of rain.
Yeah, roger that. I was out planting stuff earlier this morning, and I might go out and dig around a little bit more and plant some more stuff so Mother Nature can water it for me. Hi.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been grateful for. The ponds around here are full, the lake's full. They've got the overflow running. Fishing's good, and right now the skies are partly cloudy and a little bit windy, but I love it. So that's all I've got. Have a great day, Nancy. This is KI5WDM. I'll say 7-3s. God bless.
Fine business there, Donald, and hopefully you will enjoy the rest of your afternoon. I mean, some people like mowing, and some people really absolutely detest it. But since you brought it up, if you do have your own lawnmower, getting the oil changed in it, having your blades checked, and getting your air cleaner at least blown out, if not changed, and maybe even dumping out the old gasoline and putting new stuff in it would be a good thing to do for your mower and or whatever other equipment that you have. If you have, weed eater or something like that, making sure to check your seals and whatnot like that. Get some new string, etc. Good stuff to do. But 73 to you, Donald. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. And let's see. Yep, that's the end of the list. Thank you, Joe, for your in and out one more time. KE8ZIN. Good to hear you in there. And let's take some more check-ins. This is KI5OZZ for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. Come on in.
W3ATV with 3 Echo Tango Bravo for the recheck.
KC5JVT 5 Juliet Victor Tango, Butch and Ardmore.
Oh, I picked up a couple more there. We got Eddie, W3ETB, and Butch down in Ardmore, KC5JVT. Eddie, welcome to the show this afternoon, W3ETB. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Nancy. Everything I have is electric. Actually, when I had an acre and a half over on the eastern shore of Maryland, I did have a gas riding lawnmower and push mower, and actually, I don't think I've ever had a weed whacker that was gas. I might have at one point in time, but it's been so long. But now that my backyard is 35 feet by 35 feet, and the front yard is kind of terraced and got some mulch and hopefully some nice flowers on it that will bloom, all the seeds that I sowed out there. And then I got the side yard that's probably maybe 40 feet by maybe 4 feet on the side, so I don't have a whole lot to mow anymore. In fact, I didn't mow it yesterday. I had to get some line from my weed whacker, and I weed whacked, and then I said, well, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and do the mowing and get it out of the way. So it wasn't too bad yesterday. It was warm, but the air was much better than today. Today and a day or two ago, the air felt so heavy, and that's what it feels like today. I had to go to the grocery store earlier. I was able to check in with Dustin while I was sitting at the Safeway parking lot, and got a few things that we needed to get and came back. So that's probably going to be it for the rest of this week until we hopefully can get a chance to go to the granddaughter's birthday party on Saturday. So still trying to get over this stuff. I think I'm getting there, but it's very slow. Don't know whether I had a cold or whether I had the flu, but it does feel like it's getting a little bit better. But I don't want to jinx it. Where's the wood? Knock on wood. Okay. And I don't have my lucky rabbit's foot. So back to you, Nancy. W3ATB. Back to you.
Oh, fine business there, Eddie. And yeah, even if it's a small yard, you got to keep up on your stuff. And blades still need to be checked, whether they're electric or not. But you just have that much less to do, so it gets done quicker. But we'll clear with W3ETV. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and 73 at you. I'm going to say thank you real quick to N5KBD for your in and out through the Blue Room there. Thanks, Pete. Appreciate that. And let's pick up Butch down in Ardmore, KC5JVT. Welcome to the show.
Yes, ma'am, Nancy. Thank you. I really don't have a whole lot of tech anymore. My age, it just gets too complicated. So I don't try to keep up with it any hardly. But I will say that nobody's ever mentioned this today, and that I have trouble keeping up with it. That's how many vitamins I'm taking every day. I got about 5 or 6 I think I take. I got a little pill bottle, but it won't hold a pill box thing, plastic, that you put the pills in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, blah. And it's too big to put in that little container, so I come, 6 p.m. and I think, well, now did I take that one? Oh, heck, I don't know. I'll just take it again. So I take another one. My philosophy is a little bit, I do a little bit, a whole lot, I do a whole lot of good. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Next Control. KC5JVT clear.
W8WK.
Fine business there, Butch. And you know what? I'm going to kind of expand on that a little bit. Someone had brought up doing your medical checks, as a semi-annual type of thing to do. One of the things that is really handy to get your blood work done is to have your vitamins checked and see what you're deficient on, and make sure to keep up with that with your blood work. But thank you for that. Great to hear you, Butch, and you have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. 73 to you. We'll clear with KC5JBT. Let's pick up some more check-ins. This is KI5OZZ for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. Please come with your call phonetically and alphabetically. I'm listening.
It's Tango ISG, Mike Tango Tango. Hello from Turkey. It's today National Sovereignty and Children's Day for us. It's 23rd of April. And for us, congratulations. And it's almost 25 degrees in Izmir. And I'm so happy to be in my country right now. And I'm so happy to have this lie down here from Atatürk. So hello, everyone.
the Mike Tango Tango call from Turkey. If you could repeat your entire call one more time, I did not get the prefix.
Hello again from Turkey. This is our National Sovereignty and Children's Day today. Our leader Atatürk gave us this day, so I'm saying all the children and all the people who are looking for their sovereignty, and congratulations, and hello from Turkey again, İzmir. Thanks.
Oh, thank you, ma'am, and congratulations. Great celebration for your Sovereignty Day. But I do need the entirety of your radio call one more time, if you would please, phonetically.
Hello again, it's Tango Alpha 3, Mike Tango Tango. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Tango Alpha 3, Mike Tango Tango, and congratulations again on your Sovereignty and Children's Day over there. That sounds like a wonderful celebration. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and 73 to you. Let's pick up some more check-ins for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. Please come with your call phonetically and alphabetically.
Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8TLB Randy in Ohio. I'll be in 73.
Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Lima Alpha, WD8LLA, Neil in Brewster, Ohio.
Kilo Echo 8.
Alpha Mike.
You, Kilo.
Alpha Mike. Sam.
Zulu. This is Alan from Carter Falls, Ohio.
Oh, fine business. We picked up a few more there. I got Randy, KE8TLB, I assume in the brake truck. You were coming in a little bit fuzzy, but you were legible. Thank you so much for your in and out. You make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I got Neil, WD8LLA, and I've got Sam out in Hawaii with an in and out. Thank you so much for that, KA6HAM. Great to have you in, and hopefully you can stop back by when you got time to chat. Let's pick up Neil, WD8LLA. Come on in.
KI5OZZ. This is Whiskey Delta 8, Lima Lima Alpha. Good afternoon, Nancy. Thanks for running the net. It's awful time consuming, and someone that's very hard of hearing, it's hard to do. My wife and I just changed all the fire alarms on our home. Went through it, maintenance, and found out some of them didn't work right. Went to Menards and they were on sale. They were about as cheap for a new one it was to buy a battery. So we put a couple new ones up in that. That's about all that's going on here. Thanks again for running the net. WD8LLA, back to net control.
Fine business, Neil. And you know what? Those typically run on the 9-volt batteries, and you just don't have those around anymore. It's really kind of odd. Used to be everything. His brother used to run on those crazy things. Yeah, making sure to change your batteries and make sure they're working correctly. And sometimes getting a new one is just the better route to go. So thank you for that, Neil. We'll clear with WD8LLA. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and 73 to you. And thanks again to our in and outs, Randy, KE8TLB, and Sam, KA6HAM. If there's any other check Please come with your call for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. I'm listening. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and make it last call, so if there's any other in and outs or if you just want to stop by and wave howdy at us, that's great. No need to participate in the question of the day. That's just something to talk about if you happen to be able to. So last call for today's N5XQK Boredom Breaker Net. This is KI5OZZ. Please come with your call.
KE8OPY, Dave in Barberton. Yeah, just set my radios up out here and turned them on just in time to hear you say goodbye, but that's cool because I got a few things going on anyway. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Joe 18, American Motors Experimental. Deck in beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India, Bill from Ohio, and I'm just going to be in and out. 73, everybody.
It's everyone, how are you? Hello from Turkey. It's our National Sovereignty and Children's Day. It's 23rd of April today, and we're celebrating it, and everyone is so happy here. It's almost 25 degrees Celsius here in Izmir, and west coast of Turkey, so close to Greece. So, hello everyone from here again, and yeah. 73.
I believe there was a double with that last call, and I did get you on the list, Tango Alpha 3, Mike Tango Tango, and congratulations again on your Children's and Sovereignty Day. There was, let me see, I'll say who I've picked up here. I got Dave, KD8OPY, I've got Dick, K8AMX, and I've got Phil with an in and out, K8PMI. Thank you so much for that, Phil. If there's anyone I missed, please come back.
W8WKY.
And that was a Kilo Echo 8 Oscar Papa Yankee.
Was that Kilo Echo 8 Echo Oscar Yankee?
No, they call me Opie, OPY, for that suffix. So, yeah, Kilo Echo 8 Oscar Papa Yankee.
All right, well, I'll check back up on that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and pick up Dave, KD8OPY. Welcome to the show. Come on in.
It's good to hear everybody in there today, as long as I've been. I set my radios out on my back porch on the stand and just got them hooked up, turned on today. But I got a couple cats that are down with the weather, so I'm kind of running in and out checking on them. One's got a ear infection, and the other one's just a prego, so that's the way things go. But boy, it is beautiful out here today. Was thinking about going ahead and getting some gas for the lawnmower and taking care of this lawn, but I think I'm just going to let that fly today. Good to be in here. You guys have a great one. And with that, back to Net.
Well, fine business there, Dave. You make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and 73 to you. Let's clear with KD8OPY, and we'll pick up Dick out in beautiful downtown Firestone Park. My pleasure to have you on the show today, Dick. K8AMX, come on in.
very nice hearing you on. Been a while since I've talked to you, but I've listened to you on quite a bit. And I thought I would just check in and say hello to you, give you one for the numbers, and say hello to everybody that has checked in. So with that, my dear, great talking to you, and we'll catch you again maybe tomorrow. So, let me see, KIA 5, oh man, OCC, oh man, my memory's shot, but what are you gonna do? The Oz, back to you, my dear. This is Kilowatt 8 American Motors Experimental, and you know I'm just living the dream here in beautiful downtown Firestone Park.
Fine business, Dick, and it is absolutely wonderful to hear from you, and you make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday, and it's great to hear you on the Barometer Net as well there in Ohio early in the mornings. We'll clear with K8AMX, and let's try KE8EOY one more time. Come on in. Well, that was kind of funny. I guess the Timex lady's call is KE8EOY, so that's who came back. I'm going to leave a question mark by that one since I can't get a call back out of that. I heard EOY. I want to say it was KE8, so if I'm mistaken on that, please forgive me. So with that, I will draw the net to a close, and I want to thank each and every check-in and all of your wonderful suggestions for today's net. Great information, everyone, and make sure and have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. I'd like to thank the SARA Club in Ohio for hooking us up on their hub to have our Ohio Hamley piped into the Boredom Breaker Net today, and would like to also thank everyone who has hooked up through Echolink, Allstar or otherwise, for coming into the show today. Without you guys, we wouldn't have a net. So thanks to all of our wonderful check-ins. And, of course, thank you to the Rogers County Wireless Association, whose home is this net at 147 Mark 090 in Claremore, Oklahoma.
Hey, take one more check case up to Nancy.
RCWA.org and find out all kinds of things about the club and this net. But as it stands, thank you so much for participating today. I will go ahead and declare this net closed and return the repeater back to normal amateur radio use, whatever that may be. And remember, when tyranny becomes law, rebellion becomes duty. 7-3, y'all. KI5OZZ.
Hey, copy KCFQV, Mark out in Ohio. Great hearing you. KCFQV, Nancy, I know you were signing, but I want to add another number there for you. I know you like numbers, and everyone likes numbers. KCFQV, KJ5JOD, Kilowatt Juliet 5, Juliet Oscar Delta. Is anyone out there on the W5 GDL repeater? KJ5JOD.
W8WKY.
Mobile. On.
KDSLG Mobile, 3K.
WV3K, KDSLG. Good afternoon, Phil. How you doing? Did you make it outside for a walk yet?
No, Nick, not just yet. I'm planning on maybe getting out in a little bit here. I'm going to go take a walk maybe in the park or out on Kepler there and just enjoy being outside a little bit. But, yeah, I had to get up early today because the guy came over to bring my oxygen and stuff and had to go through all the checklists and everything about, you know, whether the house is safe to have oxygen and do I know how to use it, ha, ha, ha. So, anyway, it's been a good beginning of the day. It's just that I'm taking a rest right now, and then I'll get up and get myself put together so that I can get out there and try to walk without pain in my hip. Other than that, I'm doing really great. And you sound like you're doing good, too. Are you getting ready to leave the farm for a while, or what?
Again. My glasses. So I'm looking at on those things. I tried wearing the old pair for a couple of days now, and I got migraine from hell reading the Netlogger today. So definitely want to go take care of this as quickly as possible.
Your signal was reasonably choppy, but I did pick the gist up about migraines and getting, you know, have to sitting and looking at the screen. Yeah, I have migraines too, and I had to get some help from a neurologist up at the military hospital up in Cleveland, and they helped me with this little water-cooled key. It's like a K-pad, and that helps reduce the pain when these migraines just want to just come on sharply right when you least expect it, and it makes me stop, pull over from the side of the road if I'm on the expressway, and I can't handle it. Sometimes it's had me on the floor, excruciating in pain. I've been in conference with therapy sessions with my psychologist and my PAC Team 6 medical doctors, and it's happened to me while I'm getting an examination. So they get a nice pack. They wanted to give me Thor. Said no, I want to be able to drive home. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it doesn't feel good. And you know, unless anybody knows what a migraine is like, and that you have to live with that sometimes and try to do the best you can to alleviate it. I use cold packs. I don't like to take medicine to have to do that, and certainly don't want to be giving myself some shots like they wanted me to. I'm not going to do that. So anyway, yeah, get your script looked at, see if there's anything going on, and take care. Get that. I get checked up twice a year for that, along with diabetes. KDSLG Mobile. WV3K. Back at you, Nick.
Yeah, I can manage them, but I can't manage them with the wrong prescription. All right, man, I'm going into the bowl that is Worcester, so I know I can't hear anything and nobody can hear me for a while, so I'm going to bow out of here before I get choppy. WV3K, KDSLG. I'll be clear on your finder, Phil.
Very well, Nick. That was a solid 5x5 coming through, and no choppiness at all. But yeah, in the event that you have to go through that again, a little easier on the ears to not have to try to pull that out. But anyway, you're doing fine, and you sound great. So with that, you have a rest of your day. Be careful. I'm glad to see that you're not just simply ambulating, but able to get out of the house and enjoy moving around and going to different places again. This is what you need to do, is to enjoy life, and you're doing so. Glad to see that becoming a reality for you after what you had gone through in your convalescence. KD SLG, Whiskey Vector 3 Kilo, I'm clear. And thanks very much for doing all what you do to help us out, working with the nets, Nick. I'm really grateful for the effort that you put forth, and I know sometimes when you have other things to do that you're there helping, being there for others and enjoying what we all enjoy, being together. So with that, have a good day. Take care, buddy. KDSLG WB3K, I'm clear.
W8WKY.